Tiffany asked me to do a demo in class to demonstrate how to get our music from CC Connected to our cell phone, like our iPhone or our iPod or our iPad. I think this probably would work with Android phones. I am not experienced with Android phones though, so I cannot tell you for sure. But if you have a Mac or a PC and you want to know how to get your music onto your iPhone using iTunes, this is for you. And iTunes is free to anybody, so if you don't have iTunes, you can load iTunes onto your computer. Okay, this is legitimately a 30-minute video that I'm going to do my very best to get done in 5 minutes, so we are going to lightning through this, and then I'll do a second 30-minute video to go into more detail and tell you all the nitty-gritty if you would like to listen to that. But for this video, we're going to keep it really short and sweet, just get straight to the point. So first thing you need to do is log into CC Connected. Once you're logged into CC Connected, you'll click on Connected. You'll click on File Sharing. You will select your music, so you'll go here to cycle 1, week 1. Let's do science. I'm not going to choose MP3. I'll tell you why in the longer video if you want, but I don't choose MP3 here. I just leave that blank. Okay, here this, let's see, I'm going to change just to 60. Okay, here by the description I can tell that this is a music file, so I'm going to go ahead and download that.
Cycle 1, Week 1, Science. What are the classes?
Okay, going back to CC Connected. This looks like it's probably a music file. I'm going to download that. This one looks like it might be a music file, so I'm going to download that. Okay, once I've done that, and those all will go into my downloads file, and my computer also uses, you know how like when you open a picture it automatically goes to like your photo app preview or whatever? This automatically uses iTunes to play the music. So when I click on iTunes and I look here to recently added, you will see that those songs that I just downloaded are here. Let's see. Yeah, they're both here. Okay, and I actually downloaded 3, so I don't know. That other third one might be non-compatible with a Mac, which is why I load a couple of them, because inevitably I either won't like one or it won't be compatible with my computer, and so here I still have options. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to create a folder for each cycle. Again, I'll go into more detail on how I do this and why I do this in the other video, but I'm going to lightning through this one. I just go to File. I'm going to click on Genius, File, New Playlist Folder. I'm going to title this C1 Tutorial. Tutorial. And then in my Cycle 1 tutorial folder, I'm going to create a playlist called Week 1. Okay? If you wanted to get really, more organized, here you can see my true Cycle 1 folder. I have a folder for subject and a folder for week. And then when I click on week, I have a playlist for each week. And if you want to do that, what you would do is click on C1 tutorial folder. You will go add another playlist folder that you can title week, just week. Then you can drag this playlist into that week folder. You don't have to drag it, which I only did it because it was already created. But what you would do to add more folders is, more playlist is you would click on week, on the week folder. File, New Playlist. And then week 2, and then make sure this is highlighted, go back to File, New Playlist, week 3, and so on and so forth. Now, to get that music that we just loaded, we're going to click here on the recently added words, I suppose, not sentence really, but words, and you will, on my computer, I believe it's on a mouse too, you left click, hold it down, and drag it into that week 1 folder. And then I want to do this one as well. So I'm going to drag it and put it in the week 1 folder, and when you click on the week 1 folder, you see it's there. Now, to get this to your cell phone from iTunes, you will plug in your cell phone using your charging cord, and then you will click on this little cell phone icon up there, and you will click on music, and here your screen probably looks like this if this is the first time you've done it. So you'll click on music, sync music, and you have 2 options here. You can either download or sync the entire music library, or you can decide which ones you want to do. So for just for the purposes of this video, if I were to do the entire music library, it would select all of these things. But since we are going to manually select them, I'm going to just do the tutorial, the Cycle 1 tutorial folder, because that, if I did everything, it would take more than my 5 minutes. And then you click apply, and you see here it's doing some backup stuff. It's syncing. This will take a couple minutes to sync, and then once it's done, once all this information is done, then you are all done. And then your music is on your phone. And then on your phone, I wish I could show you a screen. I know some fancy guys know how to do that, but I don't know how to do that with you showing you my screen. I know this about my computer. I've got a lot of junk. Okay, on your phone, you will have a icon that looks very similar to this iTunes icon. And when you click on that icon on your iPhone, you will see a button on the bottom that says library. Click on library, and then on the top of that it'll say playlist, and then you'll click on Cycle 1. Yours will probably just say Cycle 1, not tutorial, and then you'll click on week, and then your week 1 playlist will be there. So I hope that helps you, and if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask, and I will work on doing a slowed down, more detailed version of this tutorial soon. It will be much longer, about half an hour, but if you are interested in knowing more details, then that is the video for